before GNX, Mr. Morale, horrible. Drake revived Kendrick's career.
100%.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Pussy."
That's crazy. Yo, so yo, it's unbelievable how some of these people just make these statements. Like, his last album was horrible. Drake revived his career, but he won Album of the Year off of that album. All right, man, Torture Talk After Hours. You know what it is, man. I felt like, well, I'm already down here, so I might as well just go ahead and do an episode while I'm down here, so make sure you like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. So let's get to it, man. This episode is about Hitter J3 saying something about Drake, clowning Drake for him canceling his tour. So let's go.
Put money. All right, y'all. So let's talk about what's going on. Drake just canceled his Anita Maxwell tour. Not the entire tour, but the last 2 stops in Australia and New Zealand. And that got a lot of people's eyebrows raised. Another person who caught wind of this is Kendrick Lamar's affiliate, Hitter J3. And he is not letting him live it down. He's been going off on Twitter, mocking Drake for what seems like an embarrassing moment in his career. Now, to be fair, the official stance from Drake and his team is that it was a scheduling conflict and that those dates are going to get rescheduled at a later time.
My thing is, like, why do we always have to be fair to Drake? Like, why? He don't be fair to everybody. Why do we have to be fair to him? Like, why? To be fair, why? Why? And I'm telling y'all, like I told y'all before, this is much deeper than what we think. He ain't just cancel those dates for no reason. Let's keep it going.
But a lot of people just aren't buying it. Now, we're going to break down exactly what Hitter J3 said, who he is, why his words hold weight, and how deep his ties with Kendrick Lamar actually go. We'll also look at whether Drake is really struggling with his ticket sales or not, or if this is just a case of bad scheduling like his team actually said. Then we'll talk about whether this is a sign of Drake falling off and if Kendrick beef is actually damaging his career. So first things first, let's talk about what Hitter J3 had to say about all of this. Now, if you don't know, Hitter J3 is one of Kendrick Lamar's closest affiliates, and he wasted no time throwing shots at Drake for canceling his tour. He hopped on Twitter and said, "It's bad for dude. He need Dot to say his name again, LOL. Put some more holes in that shirt. I never heard of a dead man talk in the grave, LOL. Never got his ASS whooped till he opened up that can." Now, let's be real.
He going crazy on it. He going crazy on Drake right now, boy. Damn.
Hitter J3 is talking real spicy right now. And he's doing a lot of trolling, saying things like Kendrick needs to say Drake's name again in order for Drake to sell some more tickets. Definitely a crazy spin on what the narrative is as far as Drake fans, saying that this whole run that Kendrick is on was only possible because he's just Drake. So it's a funny way to troll and put a spin on it.
Because, like, if you compare past Super Bowl people, you have, like, Beyonce, Bruno Mars. Yeah. It's like Kendrick, it's like...
And he made it all about Drake.
Yeah, exactly.
He couldn't. And let's be real, no disrespect to Kendrick, but he has classics, he has hits, he is a legend technically, but his last album, before GNX, Mr. Morale, horrible. Drake revived Kendrick's career.
100%.
Yeah. And then he said, "Pussy."
That's crazy. Yo, so it's unbelievable how some of these people just make these statements. Like, his last album was horrible. Drake revived his career, but he won Album of the Year off of that album. Yo, this is nuts, bro. I'll tell you, this shit is crazy.
More holes in his shirt. So clearly he's been paying a lot of close attention to Drake. So clearly Hitter J3 is standing behind Kendrick 100% in this beef, as he should, because, that's his man.
Kendrick a real homie, though. A lot of people don't know that. Kendrick done paid for homies' funerals, put money on homies' books. I'm on his album cover, To Pimp a Butterfly. In the front. And the cold part, him and my brother J-Man was close. So it was like they locked in. And then when my brother got his time, he knew like he was already on the rise. So he did what he could to help me too. He done gave me features for free.
All that shit.
J-Man and Kendrick were close?
Yeah.
No shit.
Making it known that Drake's L's are stacking up. Now, if you're not super deep into the Compton rap scene, you might be wondering who exactly is Head of J3. Well, other than him being a Kendrick affiliate, he's also a rapper himself. He's been locked in with Kendrick though for a couple of years now. He was literally on the album cover of To Pimp a Butterfly. Yeah, you heard that right. That.
Yeah, he definitely on the front of that cover. He said it sounded like he said he was locked up with Kendrick, but he said he locked in with Kendrick. But yeah, man, this is what I mean. Like people always talking crazy, but come on, man, cut it out.
Legendary cover where Kendrick and a group of young black men are standing in front of the White House. Head of J3 is one of those men. That alone shows you how deep his connection with Kendrick really is. He ain't just some guy that's riding the wave on the heels of all of this beef. Then let's fast forward to 2024. He was actually featured on Kendrick Lamar's GNX track, which is the name of the album as well. So Kendrick isn't just shouting him out, he's actively putting him on records and actually giving him a platform, which is really, really dope. On top of that, Hit of J3 was also part of the Meet the Whoops, a collective that performed alongside Kendrick at the Pop-Out concert back in June, one of the most legendary concerts by a lot of rap fan standards. This isn't just some random rapper tweeting about Drake looking for clout, and he was one of the people holding it down for him during the rap beats. Drake was supposed to finish the Anita Maxwell tour with 4 major dates in Australia and New Zealand, Brisbane, Sydney, and Auckland. But out of nowhere, his team announced that they were canceling the shows due to scheduling conflicts. And if you can't see, I use quotation marks when I said scheduling conflict. Now, I don't know about y'all, but scheduling conflicts, that sounds like a weak excuse for canceling an entire international leg of a tour. And here's where things get a little interesting. Australian media outlets aren't buying it either. They're saying that the real reason for the cancellation is low ticket sales. So I guess they're blowing the whistle, blowing up Drake's spot. Even before the tour started, there were a lot of rumors saying that, hey, Drake is really struggling to sell out these shows. Then suddenly, his team said the whole tour was sold out. Kind of weird, but a lot of people bought it. But now, after canceling those last 2 shows, there are reports that the last couple of shows just weren't doing well, and they weren't big capacity venues. On average, they were about 12,000 seats, which I guess is big capacity, but for an artist of Drake's caliber, that's small fries. A lot of people are wondering, like, does this mean?
It's definitely small fries. And I'm telling y'all now, it's another reason why that tour got canceled. And I said it on the other video on my other channel, if y'all want to go check that out. Definitely is the reason why he did that. I'm telling y'all right now, it's not because I need a Max Ween. It's not because of that. I mean, I'm thinking it's something else. But it's going to come out, man. It's going to come out.
That Drake's falling off, in my opinion, I would pump the brakes on saying something like that. At the end of the day, even though he canceled these last 2 shows, you still got to look at just last week, he literally sold 135,000 tickets in 15 minutes in London for the Wireless Festival for 3 days. That's not exactly the sign of somebody.
But wait a minute. See, again, this is what we're talking about, right? A lot of y'all are not being honest, but you saying Drake sold out these tickets, but there are other people on this list that are pretty big. Summer Walker, you know what I'm saying? All these people, Burna Boy, you got a bunch of other guests. And I'm hearing that it's much more than this. It's not just those guests. It's much more. So I don't know if just because Drake is headlining all of them 3 days, maybe that's why y'all saying it. But there's other people on there. It's not just Drake. Like, come on, man.
Who's falling off. But maybe Australia just isn't a strong market for him. Or maybe, just maybe, the Kendrick beef has actually hit him harder than people want to think. Because let's be real, Drake's image has been taking L after L ever since Kendrick dissed him. It seemed like everybody jumped on the bandwagon. At one point, even Wendy's was making fun of him. It got crazy. People are questioning his authenticity, a little shaky in the rap.
Oh, well, how you got Wendy's making jokes about you, bro? That's crazy.
Battle space, and now his tour is getting canceled with rumors of low sales. This is not really the exact trend that Drake's team or Drake is probably looking for. Could this really be a sign that Kendrick's beef really put a chink in this man's armor? So now I want to hear from y'all. Do you think Drake is telling the truth about the scheduling conflict? Or is he capping because the sales weren't looking too good? Do you think Kendrick beef is actually starting to hurt Drake for the long run? Or is this just the L in an otherwise strong career? Either way, one thing is clear. Hitter J3 and Kendrick's camp are gonna keep clowning him for this one. And I don't think they're gonna let it go anytime soon. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Brad Fox, reporting from the Chigs Universe.
Yeah, I figured I'll do the show down here real quick, get it over with. You know what I'm saying? While I'm already here. Yeah, man. I need a max win. It's like, do you need a max win? Like, I got another video where I'm talking about this, and actually there's two guys from Australia, and they go deep into why it really got canceled. One of the reasons, but yeah, man, Hitter J3, man, he's always been that guy. You know what I'm saying? He's always been in Kendrick's corner, man. Like, and he's gonna stay there. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think about that. Y'all think that Drake is out here really, how would I say this? Y'all really believe that Drake canceled that tour because because of scheduling conflicts? You notice that it's only him, but then when you see people online showing that tickets are not sold out, like, I seen somebody saying that was fake, but if you look on there, it's still there. So I don't know. Is it somebody's faking these things? I don't know. All right, man. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have yourself a good evening. See y'all. Peace. Bye.